Thanks for tuning into Yoga with Edith. This is a 45-minute practice, and today we'll be moving through a slow flow, easing our way into back bends. You will need a block, or if you don't have a block, maybe a rolled up mat or a rolled up towel, something that's more dense that you can use throughout the practice. So let's get started. So let's come into Shavasana to begin. Just let the weight of your body relax on your mat. And you can feel the surface of your skin, your sacrum, your spine, and the back of your head. Notice your quality of breath before we start to move. Is it shallow? Is it just in the top of your chest? Now try to bring your breath all the way down into the pit of your belly. You might even feel this into your lower back, expanding into your back. And just take inventory of how your spine is feeling today. So as we start to move through these back bends, I encourage you to just really be conscious and aware, honoring the subtle cues and messages your body sends you. All right. Now let's bring the knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees and massage your back. You can draw big circles with the knees and then change the direction of the knees, go the other way. Now let the left foot land. Take a full breath into the pit of your belly. Exhale to guide the right knee to your right shoulder. The back of your neck is long. Chin is lightly tucked in. Now take your legs straight up to the ceiling. Flex your foot. Big breath in. On the exhale, pull your leg towards your chest. Now our spine has an S-curve shape. And over time, we tend to lose that S-curve shape and it turns more into the shape of a C. So in this position, notice if your spine is collapsing into a C shape. So what does that look like? The tailbone lifts up and maybe the shoulders are lifting as well. Instead, anchor the tailbone, press the shoulder blades down, and let the small of your back gently rise off the mat. Good. Breathe in. Pull down on the exhale. And then switch sides. So place the right foot down. Left knee draws in. Take the more unusual grip. Don't think about it. Just switch the hands. Take a breath in. Pull down on the exhale. So right away, go ahead and move into the hip mobility. Drawing circles, massaging the glute, the hip, the very low back, and then change sides. Change directions. Go the other way. And now reach your left heel up to the ceiling. Grab anywhere in the back of your leg that's comfortable. Reach actively through your heel, then flex your foot down to your face. Take a breath in. Pull down on the exhale. Notice if you're collapsing or if you're pressing your lower back into the floor. This takes a little bit more effort in the spine to maintain the natural curve. So breathe in. Pull gently on the exhale. Draw the ribs down. Nice deep breaths. In and out. Yeah. Now let the foot land on the mat. Soles of your feet together, knees can drop open. We're just here for a moment. You can let the hands rest to support the hips, support the thighs. Breathe right into your tummy, your solar plexus. Now we will be moving into some abdominal strengthening poses or moves to help strengthen the front line of the body, because the front line does need to be strong in order to support the back as well. All right, so grab your block, bring the block between your thighs, lift your knees up, shins parallel to the floor. Now activate your feet, spread the toes open wide, hug the block between your legs. Interlace your hands, so we bring the fingers right to the webbing, all the way down. Support the back of your head, open the elbows wide, take a breath in. Now exhale, pull the hands almost as if you're trying to draw them apart. This will engage your upper back muscles. So in particular, the latissimus dorsi. Good, breathe in. Exhale to pull your belly button down. Inhale to lift your head and shoulders up. Exhale to squeeze the block between your legs. Now pulse up, lift up, a little bit higher. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. Keep squeezing the block between the legs. Active through the feet. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift up high, squeeze the block. Good. Inhale, let your head and shoulders rest down. Set the block off to the side. We'll be using that again shortly. All right. Again, interlace the hands behind your head. Bring the hands right there. So just listening to the breath cueing as well. Trying your best not to speed ahead, especially if you already know the moves. We're moving nice and slow on purpose, and so that you can really draw attention and awareness to those areas of your body. All right, so take a breath in. Exhale to pull your belly button down. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders up. Now exhale to twist. Bring your left elbow to your right knee and reach actively through the left foot. No, not all the way down to hover the floor, but we want the foot up at a 45-degree angle. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist. Now the reason for that is that we can really turn on the inner thigh muscles, reach through the ball of your right foot. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Twist. Reach through. Now lift that right shoulder blade off the mat so that the shoulders are lifting and we're not twisting as hard. Come back to the left. Left shoulder blade reaching or lifting. Inhale, center. One more time. Exhale. Keep lifting the right shoulder blade. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Good. Come back to the center. Hug it out. Massage the tummy. Okay, so come on over into tabletop position. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And then have a quick peek here where your hands are exactly. Lower down to your elbows. And then grab for the opposite biceps so that your elbows are a little bit closer than shoulder width distance. From here, you can either interlace the hands or you can grab your block and put the block between the hands to prevent them from sliding together. Yogi's choice. Now curl the toes under, take a breath in. Exhale to lift your hips up. Dolphin pose. This is such a great pose to stretch the shoulders and strengthen them as well. Knit the ribs together, pull in through the lower belly. Now lift the tailbone. You can also have a soft bend in your knees, allowing the hamstrings to stretch open. Keep pressing the forearms down and forward, lift the hips up and back. 4 more breaths here. So ideally, we're doing this to help open the sides of our body in order for us to get into some of the deeper back bends. All right, so bring the knees down. Let's take a rest in child's pose with the knees together, hands beside your feet. Let the forehead come to the mat. Shoulders round over your knees, over your thighs. All right, tabletop position, downward dog. And just pedal it out. Downward dog is very similar to a home base in a flow practice, but at any time, if this is not working for you, you can always come into child's pose or shavasana. Tabletop is also really good too. Now look to your hands, step up to the top of your mat, ragdoll. Bend your knees a lot, let your belly and your ribs rest on your thighs. Head is heavy, neck is relaxed. All right, hands onto your shins. Inhale, stretch your chest forward. Bow in, exhale. Again, halfway lift to lengthen. Bow in, exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach up. Hands at heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Take a full breath and reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Half sun salutations just to really feel the breath. Inhale to lengthen. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach up to the top. Hands at heart center. Take a full breath in to reach. Exhale to fold. Take a breath in, lengthen, squeeze through the sit bones. Feel the chest broaden. Fold, exhale. Now inhale, reach up, come all the way to the top. Hands together in front of your chest. Good, a full breath in to lengthen. Feel the space in your ribs. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Fingertips to the earth, bend your knees. Take a step back with your right foot. Now drop your right knee to the mat. Let the weight of your hips sink down. Now I like to use the block in this shape to help keep the chest slightly higher. Now we'll bring you can also leave the hand right on the mat as well. Bring your left hand onto your thigh, take a full breath in. Exhale to twist. Option to take the foot out a little bit wider if that allows your hips to relax down. Good. Hands come to the mat. Step back into a high plank. Knees to the earth. Lower all the way down, tummy, chest and chin. Inhale into a baby cobra. Exhale, push back, tabletop, downward dog. Take a big breath in and breath out. Look to your hands, step forward. Inhale on arrival. Bow, exhale. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. Hands together in front of your chest. Take a breath in to reach, create the space. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift. Fold forward, bend the knees, left foot steps back this time. Drop the hips down low. Again, option to take the foot out a little bit wider. Take a full breath in, sink down on the exhale. Right hand to your hip, a gentle twist. Now, if we're to gauge the distance of our twist or the radius of our twist, on a scale of 1 to 10, we're only at about a 5 or a 6 here. We're not going into the full twist yet. We're still warming our bodies. Full breath in. Exhale to release your hands down. Curl the back toes under, get strong through the hips. Step back into a high plank. Knees lower, chest and chin come all the way down. Inhale into a baby cobra. Feel the upper back lengthen. Hug your shoulder blades around your spine. Now hook the pubic bone into the mat. Exhale, push back, tabletop, downward facing dog. Wash your entire body with breath. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Inhale. Sigh to let it go. Look to your hands, step forward. Halfway lift, stretch your chest. Bow in, exhale. Take a full breath in, rise all the way up to the top. And hands at heart center. Right now, I'm gonna actually just change my direction here so you can see this better as we move into triangle. So bend the knees, take a step back with your right foot, set up for triangle pose. Arms come out parallel to the earth. Breathe in. Now reach with your left hand and then tip, triangle pose. Open up through your chest. So what we're doing, the legs are pretty active here. You can feel the legs firm up as the thigh bones roll away from each other. But think of how will we support our spine better in this pose. We really need to activate the right side of your body. So contract down through the right side, but give yourself more length on the left. Otherwise, we'll be rounding into the left side of the body. So stay nice and strong. Activate the lower abdominals. Now take the top hand and open your chest up to the sky. Rotate through the chest. Good, now bring the hand back onto your hip. Bend your left knee. Transfer the weight forward and just take your time. Try your best not to bounce or hop, but float the foot up. Breathing strong. And activate the foot. Okay, come into a half moon, a full half moon here. You might need your block. Good, step back into warrior two, reverse it out. Take a full breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Step back into a high plank. Lower down, actually lower all the way down to your tummy. Walk your hands forward, about a foot. Inhale into a full cobra this time, full cobra. Exhale, back down. Bring your hands back under your shoulders, push back, tabletop to downward facing dog. Take a breath in and breath out. Look to your hands, step forward. Halfway lift, stretch your chest. Bow, exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands at heart center, exhale. Hands catch your hips, bend your knees. Left foot steps back. This time we set up for triangle pose. Arms come out parallel to the floor. Take a full breath in, lengthen forward with the right side. Now tip, right hand down, left hand up. Notice what's going on with the right knee. Try to soften the knee, pull up through the quad, lengthen out your entire right side body. Now focus your eyes on something maybe on the ceiling, bend the elbow, open your chest up. Use the hand for support, the right hand of course, and keep your left glute active. So that way, the thigh bone is still rotating. We're stepping heavy into the outer edge of your left foot. Good, come back up to center, top hand to your hip, bend your knee, take your time to come forward without hopping or bouncing. You might use your block. I love my block for this pose. Now, if you are using a block, try your best not to flatten your hand on it, maybe just coming onto one fingertip so that you could still draw strength, but use the support of your block for balance. Shorten in through the ribs in the midsection. Okay, warrior two, come all the way back, reverse it out, big breath in. Exhale, warrior two, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Step back into high plank. Now in one motion, lower all the way down to your tummy. Bring your hands forward, inhale into a full cobra. Pause here. You're always welcome to come into baby cobra as well, so bend the elbows, feel the shoulder blades wrap your spine, pull your chest forward. Now if there's jackknifing in the spine, lower the chest more. Practice containment in the belly, reach through your feet. Lower your heart back down. Slide your hands under your shoulders, curl your toes under. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reverse your push-up. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Big breath out. Good. Look to your hands, step forward. Inhale to lengthen. Bow, exhale. Inhale, reach up, come all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. Breathe in to reach. Exhale to fold. Fingertips to the earth. Step back, right foot. Wiggle your right toes to the very back of your space. Inhale, float up, crescent lunge. Crescent lunge. Land in your breath. Lift the hips up just an inch. See if you could shorten in the abdomen. So just that simple shortening, you might feel a deeper stretch into the front of your right hip. Nice long inhale. Good, now exhale, hands in front of your chest. Let's twist here. Bring your right elbow down. You could even bring the hand onto your thigh if that feels better. Keep the back leg active. So we're pressing quad into the hamstring, shin into the calf. This pose can be really hard for not only our breath, but the way that we challenge our brain, how we're conversing right now. So try your very best to be gentle with your thoughts. Good, hands come down. Step your back foot forward about a half a foot or so that you're in warrior one position with the back foot. Back toes are now turned to 2 o'clock and the front knee straightens out. Grab your block, put it underneath your right shoulder, fingertips to the block. Left hip pulls back, take a breath in. Now exhale to twist. Open your chest first. I like to bring my left hand onto the shoulder and then rotate through the chest this way, then reach up. Come onto the fingertips if you can. Nice full breaths in and out through the nose. Good, hands come down to the mat. Step back into a high plank. Option to flow, or we lower down, or stay in downward dog, sorry about that. So flow halfway down. Inhale into upward dog. Exhale to carry through downward dog. Long breath in and breath out. Look to your hands, step forward, halfway lift, stretch your chest. Bow in, exhale. Inhale, reach up, come all the way up. Hands, head, heart center. Full breath into reach. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, stretch your chest. Good, now hands to the mat. Take a step back, left foot for crescent lunge. Rise up, come all the way up to the top. Support your foundation, so get into your feet. Feel the connection of your feet into your mat. So can you ground down through the soles of your feet, anchor down through the heel, and at the same time that natural energy will rise up. Feel it in your leg, in your thigh. Same thing with the back foot. Can you feel the heel or the ball of the foot press into the floor? Good, feel that energy rise through the back leg. Hands in front of your heart. Take a full breath in. Exhale to twist, left elbow down or hand to the thigh, whatever feels better for your back. Now as we move into the shape, narrow in through the waistline. Take a breath in. Now twist, feel the right shoulder blade pull back. Firm up the back thigh again. Just notice if that became very weak as we put more weight into the elbow. Hands come down to the earth. Pick up your back foot, step it forward an entire foot so the back toes are now turned to 10 o'clock. Grab your block, place it underneath your left shoulder. Right hand onto your hip. Pull the right hip back. Breathe in. Exhale to twist. Bring your right hand to your collarbone. Open your chest. Breathe in. Reach up. And pin your back heel into the mat. So what does this pose have to do with back bending? Well, we're creating more space in our legs, our hamstrings to open so that we can give space to our back. Because when the hamstrings are tight, the back will compensate. Twisting is just a really great way to move into the mobility of our spine, and also helps to improve digestion and detoxify. All right, hands come back down to the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, step back, high plank. Lower down just 6 inches. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to lift your hips, downward facing dog. Sometimes you get a good crack in the toes when you roll over the feet in down dog. So let's do that flow again. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, carry through to downward dog. Now look to your hands, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Bow, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Hands together in front of your chest. Now, let's come into dancer pose. So reach up, both arms. Bend the right elbow and scoop up your right foot. Take a full breath in to lengthen out your left side. Kick into your right hand and come forward. Some of you might benefit from staying in the most upright position because that helps to stretch your quad. And a lot of us need that. So you're welcome to stay in any position of this stretch. Keep reaching through the left hand, kick back into your right. 3 more breaths. Inhale to reach, exhale to kick. The knees can come back together, switch sides. Right arm up, left hand scoops. Take a full breath in, exhale to kick. Now, if your left hip starts to open to the side a bit, that's okay. We want to encourage the hip forward, but never so much in a way that it's uncomfortable or creating any jamming in the upper back or spine area. So keep kicking into this at an equal effort. Reach up, kick back. Pull in through the lower belly. Last 3. Keep kicking 2. Knees together on 1. Let your feet land. Close your eyes. Notice your breath. You may even feel your heart beating a little bit faster. And that is okay. Take a deep breath in to reach all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to high plank. Option to use the knees. We're gonna take a slow lower to the belly for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Onto your tummy. Bend your knees and reach back for your feet. Try to keep your knees nice and close together. Take a breath in and exhale to kick back. So press your thighs down, lift the chest up. Feel the chest stretch open. Good. 2 more big breaths. Now if the knees are opening wide, bring them closer together. Reduce the jackknifing in the spine. Now soften down. Stack your palms under your forehead. You can bring your feet together and the heels splay open wide. Now this next movement is called a cobra push-up. Let's bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Now you could stay more active as well through your legs by placing the block between your thighs and squeeze the block there. Draw your tailbone towards the block, anchor the shoelaces down. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift your chest off the mat, hands are still on the floor. Now inhale, come into a full cobra. Inhale all the way up, only as far as your spine will allow you. Exhale, back down. So if you're not enjoying having the block there, you can feel like you're getting stuck, feel free to move it out of the way. All right, here we go. We'll do 3 more rounds. Take a breath in. Exhale, float your chest. Hands can now float off the mat as well. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hands come down. Inhale, full cobra. Exhale, back down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, baby cobra. Hands come down. Inhale, full cobra. Exhale, back down. Last one. Take a breath in. Exhale, baby cobra. Hands come up, open the chest. Hands down now. Inhale, full cobra. Rise all the way up. Exhale, back down. Excellent. Slide the block out from between the thighs if it's there. Hands under your shoulders. Push back. Child's pose. Yeah, so this child's pose, hands beside your feet. Elbows come down. Just let the weight of the shoulders round over your legs. And then carefully walk yourself up. Newfound energy in our body. Okay, so let's come down onto your hip and then swing your legs out in front of you. Bring the left foot onto your inner thigh. So let's slide all the way down so there's some clearance behind you here. So left foot is in. Take a big breath in. So we're getting long. Now bring the right hand in between the legs. Left hand will come behind you. So we're using our hands just like a tripod. Take a full breath and sit up tall. Exhale to twist. Stay anchored in the right sit bone. Breathe in, lift up. Twist on the exhale. Okay, come back to center. Take a full breath in, reach. Exhale to fold over your right leg. Grab wherever is comfortable for you. Shin, ankle, ball of the foot. Take a breath in, lengthen your sides. Fold, exhale. Crawl your way back up, and we'll switch sides. So the sole of your right foot comes onto the inside of your leg, and then bring the left hand between the legs, right hand. So if the right hand is there, it comes out in line with your sacrum. Take a breath and sit up tall. Exhale, start to twist. Now you can actively press the sole of your foot on the inside of your leg, and that helps to accentuate the twist into the sides of your body. Come back to the center, take a full breath and reach up. Exhale to fold, grabbing anywhere that's comfortable for you. Breathe in. Bow down, exhale. Okay. Crawl your way back up, hands to the knee. Help your knee up to center. Give yourself a big hug. Now lay on your back. Any last movements you'd like to take, now's a really good time to do them. So come onto your back. Feet can open wider than the mat. Arms in any variation, like far away from your body. For me, I have broader shoulders, so I enjoy Shavasana with my arms over my head. Just notice how your spine is feeling this time around in Shavasana. And the spine is the information highway from the brain to the rest of our body. So it's really important just to feel movement in the spine. If we're sitting for a long period of time, throughout the day, we can create a lot of damage, weakening our backs, weakening the strength of our communication. Notice how this feels as you let the surface of your skin relax so that the muscles can relax. Same with the bones. This concludes our 45-minute practice today. If you have time, stay longer in Shavasana, I encourage you to do that. When you're ready to continue the rest of your day, move slowly, move with grace. Thank you all so much for your energy, from my heart to yours. Namaste.